I'm Bevin Landrum. I live in Manhattan, Kansas, in the Fort Riley area. I'm the Military Community Liaison for the Manhattan Area Chamber of Commerce. When I found out I was moving to Kansas, we were living in Augusta, Georgia, and had been there for my husband to attend a military school. He called one day to tell me that our orders had been changed from Fort Campbell, Kentucky, very close to our home state of Tennessee, and that we were now coming to Fort Riley, Kansas. It was a shock. I admit, I dissolved in a puddle of tears because I did not want to come to tornado territory. However, now that we live in Kansas and have been here for the last 2 years, we're quite happy with the area. Another thing that I find beautiful about Kansas is the green. I've seen more shades of emerald in this state than anywhere else I've lived. I have a friend that just got back from Ireland, and I dare say if we started comparing colors of green that Kansas could give him a run for his money. Since we've moved to Kansas, I have felt more than at home. The welcoming reception that I've received at all levels, just from random strangers in the grocery store to people at my office and that I come in contact through my work, has been amazing.
Well, then I wouldn't have to go see Mean Ben at the gym anymore.
Growing up in the South, I certainly thought that Southerners had a lock on hospitality, and what I've learned is that there's a difference between hospitality and neighborliness. And what Kansans have, and Midwesterners in general, I believe, is that sense of being a neighbor. There's no strings attached. If they can help, they will, and they're always willing to jump in and help you figure out the new place that you're living. Being a military family anywhere these days is tough. We've been in several different states, and certainly Kansas as a whole has a very welcoming attitude about the military. I have 2 teenage daughters, so being a mom wherever I lived is a little bit tough during these teenage years. However, I do believe with all my heart that coming here has been a fantastic choice for my children and their education opportunities. My youngest daughter will be able to attend all 4 years at Manhattan High School, and my oldest daughter was able to finish her last 2 years of high school in that USD 383 system. When you're stationed at Fort Riley, you are steeped in the tradition and history of the military, unlike any other place you could be stationed. Fort Riley, which was founded in the mid-1800s, has a storied past, and when you walk around the cavalry parade field, it's easy to see how it might have been years ago. Whether you're looking at a statue of Old Bill, who represents the honor of the NCO Corps, or whether you're looking at the Cavalry Museum, which is a repository for the history of all things cavalry. Whether you're walking past where the horse is buried over by the cavalry stables, there's always a pervading sense of history. And when you walk there, you feel honored that your family was able to be stationed there. Everywhere you look, there's military vehicles, there's flags flying, military unit crests. It's certainly a place when you live here that you can't deny or ignore the fact that you are in the middle of military history and Kansas history.